heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to a new live stream. And today actually we have very bad news for Bitcoin. Very bad news. Yeah, let's start, okay? So well, in last week we were here with Bitcoin, right? The last technical analysis in 1-day chart was here, and we said, hey, if Bitcoin breaks below $42,000, we will see a potential breakdown all the way down to $38,000 around this area, right? So the problem with this is because, well, you know, right, people, they like to see the golden cross and this kind of things. In that time last week, Bitcoin was doing something like this, right? So something like this, and people say, oh, you see, it's bullish and to the moon, right? That is the normal mentality of many people, and I said, based on my experience, usually golden crosses, dead crosses are very bad way of trading, especially when you are in a sideways market right now. So we enter here, I was in short here, and I close around here, and I open another short position around here, and I close around here again. So now what's next? Okay, I said in 4-hour chart last Friday, I said, okay, I am speculating for if Bitcoin breaks this level, yeah, here, sorry, it comes to this level, I was expecting a bounce, right? Because this is the, I mean, this area actually is the support, right? So, but now what happened? That was in last Friday. So Bitcoin, we have this small bounce in the weekend, as you can see here, the small, very small bounce, and after that Bitcoin just is crashing. Actually, this is very bad for the price, very bad. Why? Because Bitcoin looks like we will see finally continuation actually for the next level. The next level is around $35,000. That is the level I am speculating right now for Bitcoin. I am in a short position around $39,000, around here, this area. I am around here. Of course, I protected my short. Let me be clear. This is not the area for shorts. The area for shorts in macro time frames was 42 and 44, right? But well, now we have this continuation. Why? Because we have a new weekly close. I have very bad news for all of you guys, especially for all the guys who they are thinking this is the bottom. I think this is not the bottom, but let me explain. Okay, so in short term, for our chart, this is the last hope, $37,500 around this area. Any close below there, actually right now I am expecting, maybe if we are if I am correct with my technical analysis, you will see today this breakdown, and because this is the previous low, this one, you will see a significant drop, maybe around 35, 34, even actually lower. The reason for this is because volatility is very clear, right? The next move is coming in 4-hour chart. We know that every time when we have this signature in volatility, that means the next move is coming. So 3,000, 5,000 move in 4-hour chart. Now, in 4-hour chart, as you can see here, OBB now is negative territory. So even with the squeeze with buy signal, as you can see here, we cannot trust 100% in this signature. Why? Because OBB is not in the same page. So also the ADX is positive about 23. So the momentum to the downside is actually getting stronger. So that's why I am in short. Yeah. Very risky short, yes, I would say yes, because as I said, the shorts are here and here, not here. This is just a continuation, okay? So I strongly recommend you not to enter in short if you don't know how to manage your risk. Okay, in my case, of course, I manage my risk. I am in profit right now, and if Bitcoin is gonna, we are gonna see a bear trap here, totally fine with that, because I will not lose anything, okay? But as I said, this was the last area for bulls for holding actually the range, but looks like Bitcoin said no, you will see other leg down to the bottom of the range. The bottom of the range, as I said before, is $35,000. And based on my experience, of course, is this area is gonna break, and you will see 35, finally my long-term target around $30,000 tested finally. And the reason for this is because there are many people buying here, right? Here and here, because they think buy the bottom, yeah, keep buying the bottom. So now let's talk about the most important thing right now. Here is, well, actually all time frames are very important. This live stream is very important because looks like March is not gonna be green at all. So we have a new candle close in weekly chart, and let me show you what happened here. We have a nasty, terrible close for Bitcoin. This is terrible rejection. I mean, this is, my God, I mean, you know what is this formation, right? For some traders, it could be shooting star. For other traders, could be a gravestone candle in weekly chart. We have 1, 2, 1, 2 here. Any close, I would say maybe 12-hour closing below $37,500, maybe in the next 12 hours, you will see finally other test to $30,000, even breaking the range. I wouldn't be surprised if we see capitulation, of course, but it's too much for now. So this is very nasty, very, very nasty. And well, I mean, it's very hard to be bullish with this. This rejection was not healthy, of course. The healthy way was if Bitcoin closed this week around, imagine this is the candle of this week, and this is a very strong continuation to the upside, right? Breaking above MA55, 21 together, potentially massive bull trap, sorry, bear trap, but looks like it's opposite. As you can see here, this is a continuation to the downside. So I am expecting more downside, yes, of course. Potentially break maybe this week of this month, yes. The probabilities are very high right now. We need to be very defensive, very defensive, because this is looking like Bitcoin is getting ready finally to break the range. The range is very easy to identify: $42,000 and $37,000, $38,000. That is the range in macro time frames, as you can see here, between MA55 and MA21, MA100 in weekly basis. So we are gonna see this is a very small range in weekly basis, of course, because weekly basis is the range is actually 20,000, 30,000. So any break of this, you will see you next 15, 20,000 in weekly chart. And of course, you are bullish on Bitcoin, you don't wanna see this to the downside, because that means Bitcoin to my targets from last year, right? Remember, you are not new here. I said in 2021 November, my expectation in the long term, based on my experience in the markets, you will see Bitcoin below $30,000 in some point this year. Honestly, I was not expecting to see something like that right now. I mean this month. I was expecting to see something like that maybe in summer, actually. Not now. So now the probabilities are very high. Yes, they are very high. I cannot change the trend right now, of course not. Why? Because Bitcoin is still in range. As you can see here, bulls, they are really trying to defend this level. If they really want to defend this level, they need to they need to reverse this candle in all this week and close finally above, well, the same target, $45,000. That is the task for all the bulls out there. So, but it's level by level. Now, this is a weekly basis. That means all the price action in this area is going to be between maybe maximum $40,000 between 36. Then it close below there, rejection. I mean, discontinuation to the downside. Okay. Now we have other close yesterday. Very important close, even more important than the one weekly chart. Why? Because it's a very fresh close, and it's the 5-day chart. What is this? This is a very important. Why? Because this is just a rejection. As you can see here, this is just a rejection, yeah, and very single candle here and 5-day chart. So that means in the long term, I am expecting other tests to this area, and from there, I'm expecting a bounce. Maybe yes. I am expecting a bounce, yes, but be careful with this, because volatility in weekly chart is expanding. This is not great. I mean, this is not good. This is not good. Be ready, because actually your favorite altcoins now, they are doing new lows. For example, Cardano 0.80, last week was a 0.95, something like that. Many of them, they are reversing the trend. On weekly chart, now you can see in many altcoins they are reversing the trend in macro time frames. So that's why it's very important if you have a strategy in the long term for any altcoin. Your strategy in the long term is gonna be tested in this bear market. So be careful with that. Now, one day chart. One day chart is actually very nasty as well. As you can see here, Bitcoin, we have various divergences here. The ADX is positive right now. Maybe today, tomorrow, we'll see a cross to the 23 level. That is very bad. Why? Because if this is gonna happen, this move is gonna be destructive. And the most concerning thing here, guys, is well, the trend is over, and based on the probabilities and technical analysis. Okay, I don't have my crystal ball. Every time when you see this signature here is the end of very healthy or uptrend, based on volume. Every time when we have this signature here in the past, you see we have very nasty moves to the downside. So the probabilities are very high for Bitcoin to break finally the range to the downside. Okay, so we don't have confirmation. No, maybe today, tomorrow, this week we are gonna see finally if it's weekly chart is not just $10,000 break. No, I'm talking about thousands. I mean 20,000, 20,000, 30,000 move in weekly basis. Okay, so be careful with this, super careful, because there is a really high probability finally we will see macro reversals for Bitcoin. I mean, for me, since $47,000 around here, we are in of course based on my technical analysis in November here. I said if Bitcoin breaks this area, we are gonna see something like 2017, 2019, and you will see finally the breakdown. So now this is the big warning of this live stream. Okay, so now invalidations. Let's talk about invalidations. Okay, let's think about, okay, I am totally wrong and Bitcoin is to the moon. Very simple. Bitcoin must, first of all, step by step, Bitcoin must defend this area, $38,000, $39,000, and not just that, Bitcoin must reverse this and close around 42, 43, better $44,000. So probabilities, honestly, based on probabilities, they are very low right now. I mean, today, right now. Maybe tomorrow is gonna be better, who knows? But honestly, I don't think so. So the reason for this is because when I see mid time frame, micro time frames, mid time frames, and macro time frames in the same page, is the best time to, in this case, get out. Look at this. We have bear divergence in one day chart. OBB is about to lose the exponential. And 2-day chart, let me show you. Bearish divergence in 2-day chart. You see? So hiding bearish divergence in weekly chart. Yeah. 3-day chart. Bearish divergence in 3-day chart. Look at this. Sell signal in 3-day chart. Remember I said last time, every time when you see this kind of signals in macro and mid time frames, because 1 day, 2-day, 3-day chart, they are in the same page right now. Every time when you see this kind of things, you will see this kind of, especially in 3-day chart, oh my god, they are destructive. Let me show you. Every time when you see this kind of signal, well, last time in September 2021, we have this crash from this area, 51 to 39, so 22% crash. The last one was in November. Actually, the short I was in short in this area, 66, and I closed my shorts last week actually. So here sorry, let me fix this. Yeah, from this sell signal here to well, as you can see here, the next buy signal around here, yes, it's around 39% or 40% crash. So I am not saying Bitcoin is gonna do right now this, but the based on probabilities actually is very high. It's very high right now. That's why I am very defensive right now for Bitcoin and actually all the market, not just crypto markets, also stocks. I am very defensive because, as I said many times, since 2021 in this area, said to all the followers or subscribers and Patreons in my Discord, be careful. Be careful, because this is not the time to be bullish. The time to be bullish was here. Yeah, enjoy all the profits and be realistic with your technical analysis, your trades, your exits, your entries. Be realistic and just take profits. Take profits, okay? There is nothing wrong to taking profits, okay? There is nothing wrong with that. Okay, so for now, in 3-day chart, as you can see here, very healthy downtrend, rejection, confirmation with MA55, downtrend, confirmation. The next big drop, yes, breaking $35,000. We will have a confirmation in 5-day chart. Very, very strong. I remember my way of changing the trends in 5-day chart. In this example, you need to see something like this big crash, and here in this bounce here is gonna be your continuation. Same thing for weekly chart. I want to show you some examples of this. Okay, look at this. This is the crash I'm expecting. Bounce here, big. People said, oh yeah, to the moon, right? Because they will say $20,000 is gonna be the bottom, you know. They like, but based on my system, of course, based on my system, if you are thinking Bitcoin is gonna find support at 24, 23, good luck with that. I don't think so. We will see a bounce, of course, yes, but there is nothing there. There is nothing there. If Bitcoin breaks $30,000, let me tell you something. There is just one key level. One key level we need to watch this year. It's not 20, it's not 24, it's not 25, it's $14,000. Yeah, and actually a week $10,000. So if Bitcoin breaks $30,000, here, remember what I said many times in my live streams, right? When you see this kind of parabolic moves, that there is nothing stopping the price, is because there is no volume. There is no volume here. So if the market comes here, you see here, there is nothing here. You will see maybe a bounce, maybe yes, but in general, you will see a massive crash, and the only way, tell me, where is the volume? Where is the volume? Here, right? So where? So do you think here we have volume? Look at this. No, we don't have anything there. So in the long term, if Bitcoin breaks $30,000, you will see a epic, massive, beautiful, wonderful, massive crash in macro time frames. People who are especially new in the markets from 2021, 2020, they will lose everything. And sorry for all the people who are joining in 2022, right? So that is the market cycles. They are very destructive. They will learn in a very, very bad way. Like actually making money in cryptocurrencies is very good, yes, in the bull markets, but you can make a lot of money or you can lose everything if you don't manage your risk. As I said, level by level, I really want to see Bitcoin holding this level. But one thing is what I want, other thing is what my system is telling me. Now, look at this. We have buy signal in weekly chart, yes, but this is the only thing we have bullish right now. It's the only thing we have bullish. Why? Because this time, Bitcoin here, the difference between this buy signal and this buy signal, here monthly was healthy. Here monthly is not healthy. Yeah, so that is the problem. And OBB, as you can see here, is still crashing. Technically speaking, based on my experience and my technicals, of course, every time when you see Bitcoin below the zero line in weekly basis, is the best time to buy Bitcoin. Doesn't matter the price. So I am a financial advisor, guys, but if I am right with this crash, this area, doesn't matter the price, here is the golden zone. Yeah, I am not financial advisor. Let me repeat. Doesn't matter the price here. If Bitcoin crash from $30,000, here is your golden zone. Okay, so here like this. Okay, simple. You must be happy if you see Bitcoin crash like this, because that is gonna be your next time live opportunity to really make good gains in the market. Every time when Bitcoin is crashing, this, look at this. If you see this red candle, look, like Facebook, for example, right? But people, they like to see this kind of small time frame, right? One day chart is looking very bad, even weekly. But if we see the monthly, again, same question, where is the downtrend? Where is the bear market? There is no bear market here. Okay, so if Bitcoin crash like this in weekly, my God, you must be super, super extremely happy. Okay, in my case, I will do it. I will be super happy if I see something like that. So the time is coming. Yes, there is a very high probability we will see something like that. Potentially, yes. The reason for this is because volatility in one day chart is expanding. Volatility in 2-day chart is expanding. Volatility in 3-day chart is expanding. 5-day chart expanding. Weekly chart is about to expand. It's not yet, not ready, but I think with 5-day chart is enough. So as an investor, as a long-term trader, swing trader, this is the best moment for start thinking to buy Bitcoin. Of course, it's a process. It will take time, right? So first of all, the lowest point I am expecting Bitcoin, if that happens, is $30,000. Of course, I am expecting a bounce here. Yes, level by level. But in understanding the macro technical analysis, you will understand better what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin comes here, if auto rejection from this level, yeah, you will see the crash I am talking about. Or maybe just I don't know, something happened, the news, or I don't know, people enter in panic and they just start selling off. Who knows? Usually, I like to anticipate all the macro moves. So you were watching my live streams. I was here, and after that here. I was here, and after that here. I was here, and after that here. And I was here also, and here. So I like to catch this kind of macro moves, yeah, but it will take time, yeah. So be careful. Just be defensive. I am not saying it's gonna be the end of the world. Actually, as traders, long-term investors, the time you were, looking for, you were waiting, is coming. So now let's continue with the USDT. USDT dominance is doing something extremely bullish. That's why I am pretty sure about this, or maybe I have a little bit confident, okay, in my humble opinion, about this breakout. Simple. Look at this 5-day chart. What is this? This is a massive accumulation in the highs, very powerful trend, and you will see even with bear direction, as long as the ADX is getting positive here, I don't see any slope. This is just a breakout. And let me show you the most bullish thing. Using just price action, let me show you the chart. Tell me what is this? This is a beautiful, wonderful breakout in progress, as you can see here. Okay, and also if we use the indicator, of course, we have this, as I said many times, this is super bullish. I am super bullish on dollar. So that means every time when Bitcoin is pumping, market makers, they are selling all their assets to the newbies. Okay, my friend, Ethereum, if Bitcoin is gonna crash, I think Ethereum, all the markets, they are reversing. I think $3,000 was the key level for Ethereum. I think now, even I don't need to check Ethereum right now. I am pretty sure is below $3,000. As long as below there, will follow Bitcoin. So this is a massive consolidation in the highs in monthly. So this bear market, especially the bear market right now, we are gonna be between 2022 and maybe part of 2023, is gonna be even more destructive than 2017 bear market. I will explain why, but after let me finish this. Okay, I want to explain. So Bitcoin dominance, that is the last thing of the puzzle I want to see, because if I see this is getting ready to break in weekly chart, well, it's gonna be very bad for all the crypto investors. Okay, let me see. Accumulation, this is the thing, you see, weekly chart, OBB, very strong accumulation in Bitcoin dominance. Is just very strong bullish divergences in weekly chart. It's just about time. it's just about time. This is gonna explode. Bye bye. So look at this. The big next move in weekly chart for Bitcoin dominance is coming. Yes, maybe in April or this month or next month. And every time we use it, this signature, remember I explained many times, be ready for the macro moves. So as I said, if you are short in the market like me, you must be very happy, right? But of course not. I'm saying short right now, of course not. Right now at this moment in 4-hour chart, of course not. It's the worst area to start shorting actually. And you want to short Bitcoin, short every time when it's bouncing. For me here, in my case, in 4-hour chart, I am here. If Bitcoin comes here and take my stop, no problem, because I manage my risk. Okay. I am very bullish on gold. But it depends on your time frames. It depends on your goals. Remember, the volatility of gold is very low, so it depends. So I think I finished my technical analysis for Bitcoin. Yeah. So let's talk about some altcoins. Okay, because I think altcoins, you will see with some altcoins, you will understand when I said macro reversals, you will see very clear how macro reversals works. And you will learn how to identify macro reversals. Of course, this is not a very sophisticated, it's not going to be a very sophisticated explanation. In my training programs, you will see how to do it, I mean, like step by step. But in general, here I will try to be more clear. Let's talk with Cardano. Okay, Cardano is a very good example how you can see macro reversals. Okay, look at this. Cardano, we are starting here in this live stream, so please be patient. Okay, you already know this. Okay, so Cardano was here, for example, here. Imagine this is Bitcoin, right? This is Bitcoin and to the moon, right? Yeah, big bounce, and Bitcoin is to the moon, and 100k, 200k, whatever, right? And people are buying here. But as I said many times, when you are in this price action, this is not a trend reversal. Remember, trend reversal is like this, massive breakout, test in this area, new area as support, and from there to the moon. Okay, but especially people without experience in the markets, they buy here because they enter in FOMO, they read the news, like the new fork, the new NFT marketplace, the metaverse, the, I don't know, all the things you can think. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, you can say all the excuses you want. Okay, so after that, when they bought here, they said, oh yeah, the long term, because I am believer of Cardano and Solana and Ethereum and to the moon, right? Okay, market makers, they notice. They notice, and as I said before, they like to play with emotions. Yeah, and especially in cryptocurrencies, because there are cryptocurrency space is infested right now with many retailers and many YouTubers. They are calling the bottom. As long as they are keep shilling the altcoins, they will keep crashing, in my personal opinion. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this setup, and now next week, what happened? To the moon here, and buy more, and after that, look at this rejection. Remember this rejection, because now this rejection is the same rejection we have right now for Bitcoin. And after that, what happened? Rejection, and now we are here. In this process. Okay, buy the bottom because $1 is the bottom, right? Yeah, to the moon, again, to the moon. The YouTuber, the TikToker, the Twitter, whatever, right? Yeah, buy to the moon. And after that, you buy because to the moon, and you see what happened. Study here. We are studying here, guys. Okay, we are studying here. Look at this. When you see the market is about to reverse, is because the moves, the next bounce is lower than the previous one. Every time is weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. You see? Even with buy signals or whatever, every time is like that. You see? Rejection. And in some point, finally, you will see the break. But let me show you. This is people entering in panic because they think this is going to zero. Yeah. So here is when we have finally a trend reversal. Now, The next big short for Cardano in this case is not here, is when one day, I don't know when, in a couple months maybe, we will see Cardano testing again this ME55. And this test is gonna be the confirmation of your macro reversals like this. So look at this, the bounce here, look at this bounce, okay, look at this bounce, yeah, to the moon, and after that you see rejection and continuation in progress. So this is how you identify your macro reversals, or my way of how I identify macro reversals. Okay, so every time when people are bullish, and when using my rule, I have some rules. When the support is tested many times, 1 time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, around 10, 11 times, it's not because it's very strong, it's because it's getting weak. So that means this area is a distribution pattern. And now you can see when all the people who are buying in $1, they get exhausted. I mean, there are no more people buying at $1. Well, the market is gonna just find the other big area based on the volume. Where is the other area? In the long term, 0.40. There is nothing to stop Cardano right now here, nothing to stop Cardano crashing all the way down to 0.40. But as I said before, is macro time frames. You have to wait. You have to wait, and that is the problem with many people. They want to see 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, 5-minute chart, but they don't know, and they don't want to do it because they want easy money and fast. Okay, so this is very important, guys. You need to understand this. If you really want to survive in this bear market and the crashes you can see right now, you need to identify the macro trends, if they are in uptrend or in downtrend. Okay, so this is a very good example. And now the last example I want to show you is Solana. Solana, as I said, as a project, I really like it. Yeah, I think Solana is going to do something very good in the next bull market. Maybe yes, but not because of that I will just keep holding forever and ever. No. One thing is, as a person, something I like. Other thing is the facts. The facts is macro reversal in progress, and now same thing. Crash, test in the ME55, and now finally continuation. And this is the close of Solana was even worse than Bitcoin, because this is just what? Continuation pattern, of course. And you will see Solana, technically speaking, the next area is around $40.50. Okay, so as I said, if you check my profile, let me show you, because I think it's better if I show you with examples. Sometimes examples, this kind of, yeah, in the long term examples, you will see is better. Okay, let me show you here. Bitcoin technical analysis monthly. Okay, I posted this in January 10. Okay, this is not the technical analysis I'm looking for. Yeah, Solana 1-day chart. Let me see. Yeah, here, Axe Infinite, long term, weekly chart. I posted this in November 27. Okay, I said long time ago, this asset is gonna reach around $50. What is the price right now of Axe Infinite? $50, around there. You see, it's not because I have my crystal ball. It's because I have the system and I trust my system. I am not in FOMO. I am not following news. I am not following anything like that, and I just follow my system, the rules I have. Now, what happened here? Well, let's see. You see, after how many months? 3 months. As I said, it's not because I can see the future. It's because I developed a system, and I use that system to create something like, okay, based on the probabilities, you will see something like this, right? So I need to update this, but look at this. Now let's talk about, for example, BNB. In BNB, I said in November, same day, around 350, 300, we will see as a target. After that, what happened? Okay, 350, 327 is not exact, but as you can see, technical analysis works. Technical analysis really works. If you know how to apply the technical analysis properly in your chart, as you can see here. If you hear someone said, no, technical analysis is not working. It's because they don't know how to apply technical analysis. That is different. Okay, let me show you other thing. Here, for example, here, Bitcoin Weekly is a signal long term. And I said long time ago in November as well, I said $48,000. If we don't see this level, we will see $17,000. Yeah, but even actually lower. Now, what happened after that? You see? So I am not trying to say, oh, you say I am the expert. No, of course not. It's just I am trying to share with you, like, you keep practicing. You really keep practicing and you really want to do this like a good business for you, get the benefit on the markets, you can do it. But you must study and improve yourself every time. And the most important thing here is manage your emotions. You could learn my system, you could learn other systems, because my system is not the only one. If you don't manage your emotions, you don't control your FOMO or your fear, you will get wrecked. Okay? So I wanted to show you this because I think I'm gonna close their open trades, I mean projections. I look at this Cardano. Cardano is the last one. Look at this. We have Cardano was at I posted this one, I can't remember when, but let me show you here what happened after that. Look at this, and I said, okay, if $1 breaks, you will see lower targets 0.40 actually, but I posted this in November 2027. Look at this, and now people were talking about Cardano, $10, $5, blah blah blah, maybe in 5 or 10 years, maybe, who knows. So that is the point, guys. So that's why I'm very defensive in the markets right now. Now the question is, should I buy right now? Based on my technical analysis, of course not. I want to buy Bitcoin after I see capitulation. When I see capitulation, yes, of course. And the capitulation is when you see something like this. What happened in 2020? Massive crash in just one day, 50% crash. They are capitulations. Just few opportunities to buy Bitcoin in lifetime. Capitulations. You see? And here, I am expecting the same scenario for Bitcoin, and actually based on the close here in weekly chart, that is my speculation for Bitcoin. We will see capitulation at some point. Okay, guys, I think I finished my explanation about psychology of trading and also about technical analysis for Bitcoin. Okay, I will explain you in the very short time for our chart by the end of this live stream. Okay, let's continue with altcoins. Okay, so you have any requests, please let me know. Stocks, stocks, gold and metals. I'm gonna check by the ending of this live stream. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start with Cardano and Solana. I finished. Axie Infinite, as you can see here, there's still the same technical analysis in weekly chart, reversing the trend. BNB in the process, not yet, but I think BNB is not looking that bad. Not bad. I think the lowest point is gonna be 300, and also as you can see, Cake breaking new lows, $5. So I think in general, all the market is bad and actually is reversing. As you can see here, Ethereum projection in weekly chart, very nasty close. This is very nasty close, and you will see auto leg down to $2,000, and potentially you will see the breakdown. If Bitcoin breaks, you will see finally the breakdown. My long-term target for Ethereum is around. Let me see. Let me show you. It's around 1,200, even lower actually, a little bit lower, maybe around 1,800, 900, around here. This area, same as Bitcoin. If this area breaks, you will see all this area is gonna be your golden zone for many altcoins. So, okay, so in 1 day chart, as I said before, if Bitcoin closed very bad, well, this is a very healthy, beautiful downtrend. As you can see here, how we can identify downtrends? Very simple, right? MA55 tested, bounce, tested, drop, sorry, other bounce, crash. You see, this is a beautiful downtrend, and so on. As long all the markets are doing this, I am not bullish. That's why, as I said before, I really respect people. They are following fundamentals and these kind of things. But tell me, I don't know, something very bullish right now. I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. It's Luna. Luna, I am expecting a pullback. Very good, actually. As I said, I think last week when I was in that group, I said, hey, be ready because we are going to see a pullback, right? Last week I said, hey, careful because this area is for selling, never for buying. I will never buy in the previous high. Never. Never, never. So here you sell as a trader. Yeah? In 1 day chart, we have buy signal, sell signal, sorry. Yes, we have sell signal, yes, here. So you have to wait, maybe at least 10 days. You see something like this, when you see the zero line crossing here, and after that potential buy signal here, and also Luna is holding this area minimum $60, minimum $60, and it's holding here, yeah, to the upside. Why? Because weekly chart is looking strong for this coin. Actually, weekly chart is still strong. Let me see weekly chart. How is the close? Yeah, still strong. ADX is positive, about 23. Yes, it's still strong. I think in the long term, this asset is healthy. Now, one thing, this reaction you see here is the first warning for Luna. Okay, you don't want to see other reaction like that. Study what happened with Bitcoin and Ethereum. When you see rejections in weekly chart like that in the top, that is a very bad signal, and you will see potentially reversals. Okay, so you don't want to see other reaction like this. But for now, this is just to the upside. 1 day chart, pullbacks, yes, but I am not shorting. I will not short Luna, and this is just to the upside. That's it. I think Luna is the only one in the market right now, in my understanding, like is not following Bitcoin. And as long the trend is your friend, this is the reversal. As you can see here, this is the same in maybe next week, sorry, on Friday, you will see Luna testing 60 around here, and you will see the good example when I said reversals, breaking the MA55, breaking the area of resistance, and now like this. This is a good example of reversals. Okay, let's continue with other coins. AVAX. Okay, let's continue with AVAX. Okay. It's gonna test the lowest point here around 60. Remember, if this area breaks all the way down to 46, 45 is gonna be the area I want to start looking for other bounce, but this is gonna be your confirmation of downtrend. AVAX has is getting ready for a big move. When you see the moving average contracted like this, very, very, very tight like this, is because the asset is getting ready for a massive move. I think the volatility is very low right now. Yeah, I mean, this is still, yeah, well, let me see 4-hour chart. Let me see if I can see something. Yeah, you see? Be ready, because if this area breaks, the volatility is going to start expanding, and you will see other leg down to 50, 45 around there. And OBB is very nasty, actually, really very, very bad. I don't see this potential bullish divergence is forming, but I don't trust in this bullish divergence because OBB is not in the same page. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Algo actually is a very good example, other macro reversal. Let me show you here. You see macro reversals here, testing in this case testing the MA100, even didn't have enough power to test the MA55. This is a macro resistance right now, so you will see Algo in the next area this month, or maybe next month, or maybe this, I mean, not exactly the date, I don't know, but 0.30, 0.40 is gonna be the lowest point for Algo. And that is the thing, guys, right? I can see in media they are saying, yeah, this is a very good project, it's the next generation or whatever, right? But yeah, not because of that means to the moon always, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. Let me see. Link is, I know as a project, is very good project in my understanding, but this is other reversal. You see, breaking, testing, and continuation. So the last hope for link, you are holding this or you want to be bullish on this, you don't want to see link breaking $10, $11, $12. Because if you see this, you will see finally my long-term target around $4, $5. Okay, that's why it's very interesting, because this bear market is gonna be more destructive than 2017-18. Because in my theory is now we have more media, more social media, more TikTok. We have many things like in that time we didn't have. So that's why there are too many new people. It's the paradise for market makers. If I will be a market maker, my God, I will be super extremely happy. Believe me, super happy, because I will be billionaire, dumping all my assets to all the newbies out there. I mean, sorry, but I know it sounds very bad, but that is the mentality of many people like that. Okay, so Matic, weekly chart. Very nasty close, as you can see here. Every time when this asset is bouncing, people are dumping. So last hope, $1 with 30 cents. Any close, one day candle closing below here, you will see full rejection all the way down to $1. And $1 is gonna be exactly the same thing as Cardano, the strongest support, right? Yeah, buy the dip. So this is nasty, as you can see here. The only thing I can tell you good about this is the OBB is still bullish, I mean positive, but we have a massive bear divergence between this point and this point, and also OBB in this point and this point. So even if we don't have the same signature in squeeze, as long as I have this sell signal in squeeze, in OBB, and volatility is about to expand, I am expecting maybe a potential breakdown for Matic in the long term, of course. Okay, so let's talk about other coins. Let's continue with iOS. Yeah, iOS something, because people that were asking me about this. Hey, we have a bullish divergence in a squeeze. Let's buy. Yes, makes sense. We have a bullish divergence here. Yes, look at this beautiful bullish divergence here. The problem with this is we have this problem. Let me explain. Okay, as you can see here, OBB is totally destroyed. Yeah, here. That is the problem. And the second thing is ADX is positive, and if you see the ADX next close crossing the 23 level, you will see not $2 as support. You will see finally other leg down to 1.30. This the low I saw in 2020, the crash, and 2018. Is a buy as investor? Yes, of course, yes. If you believe in this coin, yes. If you believe in this coin. In my case, I don't follow this coin. I don't care. So, because the volatility is very low. I mean, look at this. Many altcoins like Solana from $1, or sorry, how much? $8 to 200, and this asset just in a bull market just pump 5 times. Honestly, I'm looking for higher rewards, but it's not my style. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins, and after I'm gonna move to metals and stocks. Okay, let me see if I see something else. Solana done. Theta, let me see if we finally reach my target. No, not yet. Maybe in capitulation we'll see it. XRP, some people were asking me about this, and we have the same signature. We have bullish divergence in weekly chart, as you can see here. Technically speaking, I should be bullish, maybe yes, because it's holding the MA100 and it's in this range. Let me tell you something. Historically speaking, XRP is a contrarian indicator of Bitcoin. If you see Bitcoin breaking down, usually you will see XRP pumping. Yeah, that happened in 2017, 2019 here, when Bitcoin was crashing so hard. XRP pumping from 0.25 all the way to $2. In this bull market, in the last bull market, the performance was very bad, honestly. But to be fair, we have a bullish divergence in weekly chart. The problem with this, let me see if I can see the same signature here. No, we don't have it. We don't have the bullish divergence in OBB. We don't have it. So, but you're bullish on this, simple. It's very simple to manage the risk here. That price, exactly that price is the price you have to buy right now. And any close below 0.60, this asset is gonna just crash all the way to 0.26. There is no other volume, other level, okay, in the long term. Okay, so let's continue with other assets. I'm gonna talk with. I'm gonna start with stocks. I'm gonna talk with Facebook first. Yeah, because Facebook is something I am tracking right now. Okay, so as I said before, I am macro bullish. I mean, years for Facebook. This is the best area to buy Facebook. I am very bullish in the long term here, so I think Facebook is gonna very good, very rare. I can see opportunities like this. As an investor, very happy, very happy. As a trader, if you're thinking to short here, no. I mean, your shorting here is stupid. Sorry, no. The short was here, not here. Okay. So let's continue with gold. Gold, I am macro bullish, super bullish. I said that in November 2021. I said there is a very high probability we'll see a breakout, and as you can see now, after 3 months, it's happening. So let me show you here. Monthly, I said in November 2021, this is a macro consolidation, same as UCT dominance. You will see something like this, and you see the dominance maybe this month or next month. This is a macro consolidation here in the highs, very powerful, and you will see new 88 in some point for gold. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I cannot tell you exactly the price, but the only thing I can tell you is we have a very fresh buy signal in monthly. ADX is positive, about 23. The trend is your friend, and this is super fucking bullish as fuck. So that means Bitcoin is gonna crash, and crash beautiful. Actually, I think, as I said, I think this crash is gonna be even better than 2018. So beautiful, wonderful breakout for monthly breakout. Look at this monthly. Impressive bullish for. I am very bullish for gold. Weekly chart. You are, as I said before. I don't know who asked me about gold, but it depends on your time frames. If you are for long term, very long term. I'm talking years. This is bullish. Monthly is for years. If you are here and you're trading, for example, you bought in February this month and you are speculating right now this move, of course here the previous high, you never buy. If you want to buy here, you need to wait for the pullback, and after that, continuation. Same as Luna, same as other things, okay? So, okay, let's continue with other the X. Okay, let me see. Here. Let me see the monthly because this is bullish. Let me see. Okay, this asset is bullish. Yes, of course, as a trader, I will never buy the previous high here, but I think maybe after 2-3 months, this is macro resistance. Okay, so it's about to reach this area, and from here 100, this is for selling. Okay, that's it. And this is looks like this in macro time frames. This is a massive consolidation pattern, and you will see something like that in the long term. I'm talking about years because it's monthly. Let me see here, weekly chart. Yes, I mean this is the area for start selling. I mean this is the area. It depends on your time frame. I don't know what you are doing because you didn't specify the time frames. But here, and here, this is the area for selling around 100. Actually, this price and this. So yep, very bullish. Let me see. I wanna see silver because silver is something like I was bullish a long time ago. Same thing. Consolidation in the highs. Very bullish on gold, silver. Let me see. Yeah, consolidation. This is to the upside. I mean, this is to the upside. This is I don't know how many years, but this. Oh my god, this is super fucking bullish. Super bullish. I'm worried about stocks and crypto because metals are very bullish in macro time frames. Assets like Bitcoin and very volatile assets like cryptocurrencies, they will suffer a lot. A lot. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue. The Russian, but I don't have a strong opinion. A very interesting chart. Last week, someone sent me this, and here in the live stream. The only thing I can say is this: as long this 90 80 is holding, I am expecting consolidation here, and this is to the upside, at least to test outer bounds here, outer something like this. Something like this. Yeah. Oil. Oil. Remember, yeah. Someone said about oil. Asked me about oil. I think it's this one. I think it's this one, right? Because I didn't check. Oh, this one. Yes. No, it's not this one. Do you know the symbol exactly? Because I cannot remember. Oil. Let me see. Maybe we can see the here in the States. No. Could you send me the symbol? Okay, thanks. It's this one. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, so this asset, as you can see here, is as long as it's above this area. Okay. Impressive. It's in progress to a macro reversal. It's in progress. Not confirmation. We don't have confirmation. We don't have confirmation. But the only thing I can tell you is this. If oil breaks 39, 34, 130, 140, you will see a wonderful breakout like this. And after that, continuation to the upside. Yeah, breakout. Let me see the monthly. No better divergences in monthly. So looks like the owners of many cars and many products, many things like that, we will see everything more expensive. Yeah. Actually I am bullish on this. I mean, technically speaking, of course I will not buy here. Of course this is a very bad idea buying here. Of course not. I have to wait for the reversal here, confirmation, and after that like this. But for now it's looking good. As long as I cannot change the trend, of course, because I need to see this level breaking 135, 140 around there. That is the area I want to start looking for macro resistance. Very close. Let me see the weekly chart if I can see something very more interesting here. 1, 2, 3 strikes over divergences here. The trend is not very strong. Yeah, potentially we will see a pullback in weekly chart around here, 130, 140, around there. I mean, if you invested in this in 2020, of course this is the area you want to sell, right? Or you have two options. You can just hold forever and ever and wait for the breakout, or if you see rejection, just cancel your positions. Okay, thank you, Jack. I didn't know that. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think I finished my technical analysis. The last thing. This is the last puzzle of psychology of trading. Okay, let me show you. I want to introduce you to XPG BTC. This asset in 2017, 2018, they were saying media, the next Bitcoin, the future of the blockchains, very cheap in gas fees, transactions very fast. I think maybe that kind of arguments sounds very familiar for you, right? What happened? In that time, MC Cafe, I think, I can't remember his name. This guy passed away, I think, last year. He was the owner of the very famous antivirus. He was shilling this coin, like for example Elon Musk right now, with Dogecoin. And as you can see here, this asset from 5 satoshis pump all the way up to 2,000, almost 2,000 satoshis. I mean, a lot of money, right? So what happened after that here? Well, this asset just for 5 years in a row is just crashing. And all the people who they were believing in this asset because it's gonna be the next Bitcoin, and they are here, there is a very high probability they will never recover their investments anymore. And the message of this, I mean, the best thing I learned from this is, if you are gonna buy any altcoin or whatever project or whatever you wanna buy in the long term, and you are thinking to buy for long term, 3, 4, 5 years, if you don't know technical analysis, please really verify, like, that project you are investing is really project. Yes, that guy, Kevin, that guy. Yes. So be careful, because in the bear markets, 90% or even more coins will disappear. Okay. So especially all the coins in DeFi projects, they are very risky. Maybe there are some of them, they are very good and very good projects, but in general, most of them, they will disappear. Okay. My personal opinion. Okay, it's not a financial advice, just I am wanting to share you something, one of the biggest coins with a very good future in 2017, and now after long time what happened. Okay, I think I finished my technicals. Let me see the recap for Bitcoin, and after that I think I finished my technicals. Okay, weekly chart, nasty rejection, any close below $37,000 today. Below $37,000 today for me is going to be the trigger to see $35,000, but honestly I'm expecting a break all the way down to finally the long-term target, $30,000. From there I'm expecting a bounce, yes, but that bounce potentially is going to be just a sell. So weekly chart, very nasty, very bad. Okay, 1-day chart, continuation to the downside. Yes, we have sell signal in progress, we have ADX getting positive, so more downside, more pain I am expecting. 4-hour chart, of course, this is a risky trade. Of course, I am not recommend you. First of all, I am not a financial advisor, but I strongly recommend not to enter. Don't enter in short position here, because maybe you will get wrecked. Shorts were here and here, not here. So in my case, I am here, yes, but I manage my risk. Okay, I'm willing to take the risk. Okay, now in 4-hour chart, as I said before, OBB losing the zero line, so there is no volume coming here. And also the ADX is positive, so that means when you see this testing the zero line even a little bit lower around here, you will see potentially bullish divergence forming in 4-hour chart with total leg down, and maybe from there we will see a bounce in 4-hour chart. So, but in general, this is not good. And also the volatility is expanding, so that means potentially we will see this break maybe today. Now 12-hour chart, as you can see here, this is continuation. We have sell signal still on in 12-hour chart. This is a continuation, as you can see here in 12-hour. The range is very clear. $39,000, $38,000 was the biggest support for this range, and all the time frames are in the same page. As you can see here, OBB is bad. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. In your trading 1-hour chart, let me show you, because someone is sending me a message about this. Someone is asking me about this. We have accumulation in 1-hour chart. Even you see something like this, think about this. Which one is more important, weekly chart or 1-hour chart? So if you are trading 1-hour chart because you see OBB is bullish like this, and you will see 1, 2, 3 strikes or maybe potential bullish divergence in 1-hour chart, maybe you will see 200, 300, 400 bounce, but after that you will see continuation. So for example, like this, I was trading here. I entered in long position around here, and I closed around 39 here, 1-hour chart, and after that continuation. Yeah, the problem is right now macro time frames are playing right now, not micro time frames. Okay, so it's too soon, yes, but as you can see, looks like Bitcoin today is gonna test again $37,000 area, the mid 21. The problem, guys, is we are just in the first week of the month. And it close, one day close, I think, below $37,000 for me is gonna be the trigger to see this leg down I am talking about. Okay, so I think, guys, that's it. Thank you very much. About the website, yes, I fixed the issues with the website, and I am modifying now the content. Actually, right now, if everything is correct, I am expecting to publish the basic training today. Actually, today, in my group, in Discord. I think, as I said before, all the members of the Discord group, they will get access for free. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out,